If only you were here, Verwoerd. If only you were here, your head would hang in shame watching how our differences have helped us learn so much more about each other, whilst we grow each other, simply by listening to each other. If only you were here, needles would prick your hairy ears as you reluctantly listen to us proudly speak in 11 tongues whilst collectively speaking fluently in the language of unity. If only you were here, your beady eyes would introduce you to the bear, our Xhosa bear, Siyakolisi, who raised the Werebali's trophy in 2018 in Japan. If only you were here, you would see how all the social barbed wire wars you helped erect with your own bare hands are being dismantled slowly but surely by warm hands carrying olive branches. If only you were here, your hairline would quickly recede to the back of your neck at the extent at which the Bantu people continue to rewrite dusty history books, one chapter at a time. If only you were here, you would have gulped any poison chalice as you watched Major Afro Mariki van Zyl become Miss Mariki Ngubane. After all, there is only one race, the human race. If only you were here, it would be painfully obvious to you that the blood tears shed by so many for so long have now been reversed to tears of joy as we try to rebuild our country, brick by brick. If only you were here, you would without a shadow of a doubt be served a plate of 7 colors to warm your thawed heart and fill your belly with a little bit of understanding. If only you were here, your blood would have curdled because what you envisaged then to be the future of South Africa has now dwindled into a distant and painful memory that can be forgiven but never forgotten. If only you were here, you would be unpleasantly surprised that what you termed good neighborliness is now referred to as the devil's work. The community of South Africa refuses to shake hands with the devil. If only you were here, your blood would have curdled observing how the very people you brought to their blistered knees are the same people who walk with their heads held high, shoulders pushed back, as they soldier on to seek their purpose. This is a grand display of an array of many that is an array that is one. How we wish you were here to see us celebrate Freedom Day, a day when we remember where we were, where we are, and where we are headed as a united people. After all, South Africa belongs to all who live in it, united in our diversity. How we wish you were here on Freedom Day, Verwoerd, to witness with your own morning eyes that unbeknownst to you, brought us together when you tried ever so desperately to keep us apart. We wish you were here to see your Kingdom of Hell, number 4, that was the digs for the incarceration of the country's big guns, Nelson Mandela, Robert Sobukwe, Mahatma Gandhi, Joe Slovo, Albertina Sisulu, Winnie Madikizela Mandela, Fatima Meer, and thousands more, is now a museum of South Africa's morbid past that gave birth to this suspicious day, 27 April 1994, a historic moment when South Africans were given the right to use a mere cross to change the trajectory of an entire nation. If only you were here, you would grind your teeth learning the fact that Constitutional Hill now houses the Constitutional Court, which endorses the rights of all citizens of South Africa. You thought you buried us in the pits of despair. It never occurred to you that you had buried seeds that will forever flower and beautify our country. Our collective wish for freedom has blossomed and continues to do so under the warm African sun. This is the spirit of Ubuntu at its finest glorious hour. I am because we are. Pity for you. Your wish for an existence of an us and them is buried with you 6 feet underground. We wish you have found peace down there, because we continue to champion it up here. That is our wish for all citizens of South Africa, and, indeed, all citizens of the world. We wish you were here, Verwoerd. We wish you were here.